Sandoval. Chance of U of A raining down here at the Footprint Center. And we are underway as Arizona controls the tip. Give it up to these Wildcat fans, Joan. They travel so well. They were just up in Tempe, a couple busloads at ASU on Sunday.
Oh, they love those Wildcats. Ooh,
and it is a steal by Kayleigh Truong, up and in.
The Truong sisters, and no, you're not seeing double. They are identical twins, and they are both very, very good.
As Mary Martinez looking for a teammate. Cardinal and Navy are the team colors for Arizona, but they're wearing the home white today. And Navy and white, the usual colors for Gonzaga, but they've got the red road jerseys as Cunningham comes through.
That was a great pass by Esmeri Martinez, but Brea Cunningham, a freshman playing beyond her years, I really think she's going to be a future All-American, but right now she needs to stay out of foul trouble.
Gonzaga brings a 5-game win streak into this game and is already 2-1 against the Pac-12 Conference. Huge wins over Stanford and Cal. Shot clock getting low as Mary Martinez comes up with the steal. She's got one to beat. Blows the bunny. Jada Williams trying to come up with the loose basketball. Tells the official, Ken, you need to make this call. And he does. So it will be Wildcats basketball underneath.
Yeah, this is important. That was a great steal there by Martinez.
Gilbert gets it up to Puello. Puello can run the point. She's such a versatile player. Martinez puts it on the deck, trying to get it around Ejim, and does not. Terrific defense by the Zags.
Really good defense, and there you go.
Ejim at the other end, running the floor beautifully. She told us yesterday, Joan, her favorite player in the WNBA is Asia Wilson, and that was Asia-esque.
Well, you know what? You run the floor and you get rewarded, and she is high motor. Their coach, Lisa Forte, said she's the most improved player in the program.
How scary is that?
Yeah, that's scary for their opponents.
Kayleigh Gilbert, little pull-up jumper is wet.
I said she can create her own because that was actually a tough shot.
Jada Williams getting up in Kayleigh Truong's trunk. Poke away by Cunningham. Well, you're excited for the defense. Foul trouble has been a problem for the freshman, so hopefully she can stay careful. Just overthrows Ejim, and it will be Wildcats basketball.
That's good defense. Very good defense. There's Lisa Fortier, a very good coach.
In her 10th season, she's assisted by Jordan Green, Stacy Kleinsmith, and Craig Fortier, her husband. And, of course, it is Jordan Green with the scout for today. So it'll be interesting to see what he drew up. And what jumps out at me about Fortier's bunch is they've been together for a decade. You rarely see that.
Oh, no foul there. That was good execution there by Arizona. Just missed that layup. If you don't know, Gonzaga beat Stanford by a double digits earlier this season.
There was an asterisk. Cameron Brink was out ill after the second quarter, but still, it is a win against a very talented Cardinal team. Shot clock getting low. Puello just creating all kinds of havoc on top. Truong recognizing, little floater, in and out. Puello with the big rebound. What a versatile guard. Long pass up to Williams. Jada puts it on the deck, brings it back out.
Arizona needs a little bit more ball movement right now. Good defense there by Gonzaga.
Kayleigh Truong poking it away, and Ejim with the finish. Boy, she runs the floor beautifully.
Holy cow. You better get down there because she is faster than the guards.
Gilbert having a tough time just corralling the basketball against Ejim. And here come the Wildcats. Little hezzy, off glass, Gilbert. Wow.
That's a tough basket right there.
And we're tied at 6. Oh, this feels like a prize fight. Everybody trying to land a big blow.
It almost feels like an NCAA game.
100%. Cunningham whistled for the personal foul. Foul trouble has been a bugaboo early for her, Joan.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Well, she's a freshman. We talk about, look at Adia's outfit. Come on now.
Adia Barnes in her 8th season at Arizona, 140 up, 87 down all time. And yes, come through, Adia. That outfit is awesome. She's assisted by her husband, Salvo Copa, and Brett Shelby and Anthony Turner. It is Coach Copa with the scout against Gonzaga. In the paint, whistled for a travel is Mount Hybens, so it will be Arizona basketball.
And a sub also for Arizona and Isis Bay, who did a really nice job there defensively.
Cunningham trying to avoid that early foul trouble, so she will take a seat. Williams just with authority, earning a trip to the free throw line.
Well, they gave her the lane, and it's smart for the freshman to do that because, you know, the defense really, Gonzaga doesn't get recognized for it as much, but they're a very good defensive team, and they're out in the passing lanes, but they gave that lane there for Williams to get to the basket.
Jada Williams shooting 82% from the free throw line. She gets that first one to go, nothing but net. Arizona taking the early lead.
I think that both teams are going to be feeling each other out. What the first thing Arizona has to do is slow down Ejim and have someone back protecting the basket.
Yeah, the transition defense has to be there for Arizona, or it could be a long afternoon at the office. Truong gets it back, directing traffic, running right into Esmeri Martinez, the double. Nice attack at the rim.
Hey, give it up for the freshman, Jada Williams, stepping in there and taking the charge.
And Hollingsworth is almost a foot taller than she is.
She is. She is. And let's check out, this is a 2-2-1 press by Gonzaga. You know, they generally do it just to take off time off the clock. Arizona's doing a nice job breaking it down.
Jada for three off the back iron. Long rebound goes to Puello. Inside to Bay, she whips it around. Gilbert, corner three. Battle for the rebound, won by the Zags. Weak side, Stokes is there. Hybens almost lost the handle. Brenna Maxwell trying to get it inside. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Arizona basketball. So far, so good between Arizona and number.
But how about Ejim running the floor? My goodness, you better know where she is and get someone back to protect.
All right, Coach B, let's take a look at your keys for both teams.
Well, Gonzaga take care of the ball, so they've got to do a better job. They already have 5 turnovers. I need to go back and look at the other ones.
Keelan Gilbert working well at the rim.
Here we go, and they need to, Gonzaga, go strong to the offensive glass. Arizona locate Gonzaga early in transition, so they got to do a better job there. And no open threes.
Ejim, that ball did everything but fall. Gilbert able to corral it on the sideline. She's got one to beat. Stops, pops, can't hit. Nice rebound by Brenna Maxwell, who told us she's focusing on rebounding the basketball more.
Yeah, she's the transfer from Utah, and if you don't, this kid can shoot the ball, the three-pointer really well.
Had a career-high 84 of them last season. This is Ejim from the mid-range. Okay, what can't you do? Woo!
Ejim is awfully good, my goodness.
Jones. Woo! Nice little Hessian right to the cup. Skylar Jones in the box score.
Coming off the bench and giving some points.
She hit double digits in the win in Tempe on Sunday with 10. It was a career high for her.
Arizona's doing a good job right now in their half-court defense. It's making Gonzaga extend their offense, and they're really in the passing lanes and good pressure.
Out of bounds underneath for the Zags, so Kayleigh Truong will throw it in. Love when twins have an identifier, and that face mask helps. It's just a protective deal in nature. She doesn't have a broken nose, but she's trying to prevent one.
This is a nice basket by the freshman, Skylar Jones. Nice drive with the left hand.
Maxwell will take a seat, so Kayleigh Truong re-enters the game for Gonzaga. Salimatu Kuruma has just checked in and picks up the personal foul, and the Arizona faithful in the stands don't like it.
That's the third foul for Arizona this quarter. You get 5 and you're shooting free throws.
Pueo almost coming up with the steal. No surprise there. She leads the team in steals at nearly 3 swipes a game, and that is really high up on the Pac-12 leaderboard, coming in at number 2. 3 on the way by Truong is true.
Great shot by Truong. Kayleigh Gilbert a little late coming out to contest that shot. And this team can really shoot the 3.
Kayleigh with her 31st triple on the season. And the first 3-pointer for Gonzaga in this game.
That's a good call by the official. You know, you get upset if you're a player, you set a screen, you get knocked over. It's right in front of the official. See, Kayleigh's a little late coming out. These Truong sisters, well, a lot of the players from Gonzaga can shoot the 3. No uncontested threes. That was one of the keys to the game for Arizona.
So Callie Stokes picks up the personal foul. She will take a seat for Gonzaga, as the Wildcats go to work on the offensive end. Pueo pull-up jumper is wet.
And, you know, if you're a Wildcat, you love to see her looking for herself. Late again, and a travel really got bailed out there. Arizona needs to do a better job in transition defense and communication.
Esther Littrell thought she had something, and that something was taken away. So Arizona with the basketball and the lead, an opportunity to add to that lead right here. Isis Bay gives it up to Pueo as Mary Martinez kicks it over. Salimatu Kuruma off on the triple try. Ball goes out of bounds and will turn back over to Arizona.
You know, Pueo got beat on that, but her hands are so quick.
Her recovery.
I know, she poked it from behind, forces another turnover by the Bulldogs.
Pueo's favorite player, Diana Taurasi. 10,000-point scorer for the first time in WNBA history this past summer, right here at the Footprint Center.
A lot of turnovers right now. Both these teams, because they're both good at 7-2, you know, they're playing at a high level, high intensity, and you don't always get that in every game.
Yeah, the teams have to get comfortable being uncomfortable because the defense is coming. Oh, as Mary Martinez went right on that tailbone, that did not look like it tickled. Athletics trainer Bart Jamieson standing by for the turnover situation for Gonzaga, nightmarish. Meantime, Adia Barnes is getting exactly what she wants out of her Wildcats. Tough defense and good shots, and then sometimes great shots.
Yeah, she'd like to see Arizona make a 3 here to stretch the defense a little bit, but take care of the ball.
Ask.
No.
Ooh, I was going to say you shall receive, but Salimatu just off the mark. Martinez thought about the 3, trying to go against Ejim. Oh, tough turnaround. Ejim is there for the rebounds.
Ejim is a very good player. I mean, impacts the game at both ends of the floor.
Ejim at the cup is not going to miss from there.
Well, you get the trap, but no one recovered to protect the basket.
1-point advantage for Arizona. Lots of WNBA personnel in the stands, and I think they might be paying a good deal of attention to Ejim.
I mean, she's a good player.
She hasn't decided if she's going to stay another year at Gonzaga or if this will be her swan song this senior season. But whoo, she is nice. Truong triple. No. Battle for the rebound won by Pueo. Puello, one-handed pass up to Jones. Nice find. Salimatu, but no basket as Jones is whistled. Player control.
Yeah, that's the freshman. You got to stay under control. That was a nice pass, lead pass here by Puello. And being unselfish, but went a little bit too far. And giving it back here to Gonzaga.
And credit to Kayleigh Truong. She stayed with it defensively.
She did. She's, seasoned player. Gonzaga has 4 fifth-year players or grad players.
So you're saying they're not lacking in experience?
No, they have plenty of experience.
Okay. Shot clock is off. 26 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And Adia Barnes is unhappy with how her team is lined up. So now she's got that sorted. Full court pressure as Courtney Blakely has checked in for the Wildcats, number 1.
I like Blakely. I mean, she's incredibly quick. She's got to play smart, don't go for reaches. And it looks like Gonzaga's going to run it down for one shot.
Truong getting it back. Inside to Ejim, stepping through. Oh, that's nice. Okay, Yvonne Ejim is into double digits with 10. And it is Gonzaga with the lead after the first 10 minutes, 15-14. This
trap, but great execution here by the Bulldogs. You can see, my goodness, Ejim is tough, high motor. What she is, she's just plain old good.
She leads all scorers with 10 points. She's the only one in double figures so far. This is the first ever meeting between Gonzaga and Arizona. The Zags come in ranked 20th in the nation. And for Gonzaga, this is becoming a thing this season. This is the 7th time this year already they're playing a program for the first time. Oh. Ejim up and in. She's got a dozen.
Boy, they execute so well on the half court, and obviously Ejim is there, but excellent screens off the ball.
The lead is 3 for Gonzaga. Puello right in Ejim's face.
Hey, Puello is good too, and you know what I like the best is she's looking for her own shot.
Lead back to 1 for Gonzaga. Led by as many as 3. Arizona's largest lead was 4 in that first quarter. Truong doubled. Oh, Ejim was flashing. Truong 3 is good.
These
Kayleigh
guys
coming through.
Oh my goodness, the sisters better get out on the three-point shooters. Good rotation on offense there. Good ball movement by the Bulldogs.
Each member of the Truong family has a three-pointer in this game. Puello, triple, splash.
Arizona needed that to show their shooting from the perimeter, and that will stretch the defense for Gonzaga.
Puello coming off a career-high 5 threes against Arizona State. And now Puello picks up the personal foul. It is tough to contain Ejim once she drops that step.
Well, Arizona made a change. They had a post player on Ejim, and look at this. She just isolates, gets the ball, but her ball, one dribble, and she's around the other side. And Puello is an elite defender.
So Puello picking up the personal foul. Nice to see Esmeri Martinez return for the Wildcats. She had some difficulty with her back. Bart Jamieson hooking her up as athletics trainer. And it will be Ejim at the free throw line, looking to add to her 14 points on the day. And she does just that. Shooting almost 90% from the free throw line is Ejim. She is the total package, Joan.
Oh my goodness, she is really good. Really good player.
Gilbert, little hezzy. Terrific defense by Maxwell. Cunningham back in the game. Martinez denied by Ejim. She got a little handle, looking for a guard, gives it up. Truong, corner, 3. Gilbert skying against everybody to get that rebound, directing traffic. Puello trying to kick it to Williams. Saw some daylight, cut off, and they're going to get Maxwell for the block.
Yeah, I know. They wanted Puello to shoot that, but she was not in rhythm to shoot it. But good defense. Unfortunate that the other Truong sister, didn't hit that 3.
Mm-hmm. I think Gonzaga is showing everybody why they were a preseason pick to win the WCC by the league's coaches, and they are the defending WCC champs as well. Gilbert around the defender. Martinez on the deck, trying to get around Ejim and just can't.
Ejim is showing she can do it at both ends. She's not only a great offensive player, but she can play defense too.
WNBA personnel in the building, loving what they are seeing from number 15 for Gonzaga. Jada Williams picks up the foul and cannot believe it. Well, there is stunned, and then there's Williams.
Yeah, she's a little emotional right now, but you got a very experienced, great guard that you're playing against, and experience going against a freshman, and that was the difference there, right there.
Kayleigh Truong will take a seat. Esther Little comes in for her. Your 5 on the floor for the Zags: Little, Truong, Ellingsworth, Ejim, and Maxwell.
Good defense there by Martinez. Just being disruptive and not allowing Gonzaga to whip the ball around, because they do a great job with their ball movement.
The fact that Martinez is scoreless so far is interesting and of note, because she got the party started in Tempe. 7 first quarter points. Shot clock getting very low for Gonzaga. Ejim recognizing and gets the roll. She's got 17.
Holy cow. You know, she can do it all. I mean, the only thing she really doesn't show in her game is the three-point shot, but she can play.
She's 0 for 1 from 3, and that's about the only negative thing you can say about Ejim this season. And it's just not in her bag yet. Once she develops that skill set, watch out. Shot clock low for the Wildcats. It's at 5, and Truong came through with a steal. No whistle. Gonzaga basketball.
Yeah, Jada Williams showed, and here's a three-point shooter right there.
Maxwell, the hoop wouldn't have it. Terrific rebound by Kayleigh Gilbert. She averages 5 of those a game. Doesn't get the roll. That would have been so cool.
Yeah, that was still a tough shot. That was good defense by Truong sisters. Both of them are so tough.
6 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. Gonzaga with its largest lead of the game, up by 6. Ejim, no. Rebound put back, and Hollingsworth is going to earn a trip to the free throw line.
And that's a foul, I believe, on Martinez, which would be her first, but it's a shooting foul. Yeah, Arizona needs to run offense. Right now they're doing a lot of breakdown moves. They're not moving the ball as well, and Gonzaga is smart. That was an excellent offensive rebound there by Hollingsworth.
So Hollingsworth steps to the free throw line, shooting 89%, gets the first one to go. That was the most impressive stat for me for this Gonzaga Bulldog team. They shoot better than 80% as a team.
As a team. You know what? So that's pretty much a good bet. If I get to the free throw line, I'm going to knock it down.
Yeah, it's the little things. Talking to Coach Lisa Fortier yesterday, she told us the highest ranking she's enjoyed as head coach is 10. If they keep playing like this, they're going to get there this season. Puello, triple. You betcha.
Now, that was great offensive execution and an excellent basket by Puello.
Puello into double figures with 10. The lead is 5 for Gonzaga. Adia Barnes up off her bench, cheering defense from her Wildcats. Maxwell pull-up jumper is good.
Now, I haven't seen that a lot by Maxwell, putting the ball on the deck and pulling up, because she's usually a three-point scorer, but she's added to her toolbox.
Because Kelsey Plum is her favorite player in the WNBA, she saw Kelsey at the mid-range, and so she put it in her toolbox too. Basketball will go back to the Wildcats when we come back from this commercial break. Meeting for the first time are Gonzaga.
Had my stats. Find out where she is, because she is going to finish. And Kayleigh Truong, I would just keep passing it to her. Gonzaga's doing a nice job in their offensive execution.
So Gonzaga with the lead and the basketball, under 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Cunningham just getting defensive, trying to create a turnover. And there it is. Gilbert getting it ahead to Puello. She's got one to beat. Bouncing beautifully to Williams. What a pass, Elena.
That is textbook fast break and selfish basketball. And that is fun to play with and fun to watch.
So the lead back to 5 for Gonzaga. Nice job by Skylar Jones, breaking up the easy look inside. She's stepping through and earning a trip to the free throw line.
You know, check out this passing here, and Puello's so unselfish, but there's the freshman Jada Williams with the pretty finish.
So it is Skylar Jones coming off a career-high 10 points against ASU, shooting just 37% from the free throw line, but improving here.
Well, she's a freshman. I was a little surprised she took it all the way there.
Right.
And was rewarded with the foul. But she's gaining confidence. This is the thing about freshmen. These freshmen, all the players are getting an opportunity to play at Arizona for this year's team. And they're taking advantage of it, and they're improving as we're watching by the minute. Not by the game, by the minute.
This is great defense.
Excellent. That's Puello. She's long and smart.
Second in the conference in steals. Pokes that away from Ejim, and here come the Wildcats, down by just a single possession. 29-26. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Puello, bouncy. Truong trying to come up with the steal. Kayleigh didn't like the fact that she didn't get the whistle, but settles back in. Shot clock getting low. Williams bouncing to Cunningham, the freshman.
Oh, I thought she had that. Those two came from the same high school, played together last year at La Jolla Country Day in Southern California. Both were All-Americans.
Maxwell to Hybens. Shot clock into single digits. Truong recognizing Hybens, flashing. I tell you, when the bigs flash, the guards got him. That unspoken guard-to-post language is spoken beautifully by the Bulldogs.
They execute. Gonzaga executes so well. But not only do they execute, they get the pass where you want it in the right position to the right player.
Gilbert stops, pops, and hits.
That's what I like. Other than her passing, I like her mid-range game, because you can't get to the rim every time. You need to pull up and take that jumper.
Brenna Maxwell, little midi, back iron. Puello with a big rebound. Ahead to Gilbert. She's got one to beat. Gilbert, the hezzy step through. What a thing of beauty. She's got double figures with 10.
She is a talent. The reigning Pac-12 Player of the Week is showing you what she can do.
Truong wanted to get it into Hybens. The ball will go out of bounds. And the bounce pass, beautiful.
Watch this pass inside. Their post players are doing it for Gonzaga. And then on this end, this is Gilbert creating for herself. She's one of the few players in women's basketball who can really create and finish. Another turnover.
And then Ejim bails him back out. 3 on the way. Truong, you betcha.
Oh, making you pay.
Arizona had hit 4 of its last 5 shots, and then a big 3. Gonzaga now 3 of 6 from distance, and a turnover. Truong leaving it for Ejim. She has got 19 first half points. If you don't love you some Ejim, something is wrong with you. Wow, that young woman can play. Gilbert looking for some help, getting it out to Williams.
They need to pass the ball here. Looking too much on the dribble. A pass is quicker than a dribble.
Gilbert Attacking, missing everything. Wanted a cowl, didn't get it, lost a shoe. Has to put that back on. Numbers for Gonzaga. 3 on the way. And Puello comes up with the rebound. 1 minute before halftime. Gilbert with one shoe because she didn't have a chance to put it back on. Puello off on the 3. I want Gilbert to be careful here with only one shoe on. 3. Back iron. Ejim, are you kidding me? She's got 21.
Arizona needs to go for one shot here and run some offense.
Ejim's career high is 32. She is 2/3 the way there here in the first half. Gonzaga is up by 8.
Gilbert put her shoe back on.
See, Coach, you don't miss a beat. Shot clock is off. Skylar Jones kicking it to Jada Williams. 3. No. Rebound put back Jones, and she'll earn a trip to the free throw line.
That was a good rebound. I don't know if Jada Williams was the player you wanted to shoot that 3, but she did. And Skylar Jones is right there to get that rebound. I'll tell you this, Gonzaga can score in a hurry. If you have one little mistake, boy, the game switches in a heartbeat.
Nice free throws. And that is how the half will end, as Arizona trails 38-32. Number 20 Gonzaga has the lead.
Efficient. And let's just say she's had a great half with 21 points.
On 10 of 12 shooting, like Coach Barnes pointed out. So incredibly efficient. She's got 4 double-doubles this season, 14 career. And she is also 6 rebounds away from another double-double this season. We're underway here in the third quarter. So glad to have you with us. So close to Christmas, December 20th. 3 on the way. Williams, no. Battle for the rebound. Cunningham poked at it, and Ejim corralled it for rebound number 5 on the day.
You know, that was good offensive execution by Arizona. It's just, you know, you're allowing a freshman to shoot the 3 there.
Arizona has made 10 NCAA tournament trips as a program, including the last 3 in a row. Martinez trying to poke it away from Ejim. Nice find. Oh, Yvonne can pass the basketball too.
That was not only a great pass, great dive there, and easy layup there for the Bulldogs.
Maxwell with the easiest basket, and then she comes up with the steal. So nice start to the third quarter for Brenna. Truong going around the freshman Williams all the way to the cup, gets the roll.
Yeah, right now the Gonzaga Bulldogs are picking on the freshman a little bit. You know, she's just young and she's really talented, but this experience Gonzaga has is showing. They're up double figures right now. This is a good timeout by Adia Barnes in Arizona.
The lead is 10, Gonzaga's largest of the day, as number 20 GU looks to improve to 3.
They're just right now just executing well. Picked a little bit up on Jada
Williams.
Jada Williams, a freshman. But this is important, not only important possession here for Arizona, but the next few minutes are important of how Arizona handles the pressure here. Get some points on the board.
Nice bounce pass to Bay. Trying to get it into Martinez, around Ejim, and blocked by Yvonne. Is there anything that woman can't do?
Well, it's unfortunate for Arizona they haven't been able to score in the from their post players. They only have 2 points right now from Brea Cunningham.
Ejim in the paint, turning and hitting. What a beautiful move. She's got 23.
Oh, my goodness, and hanging in the air with the rotation on the ball.
Points in the paint being dominated by Gonzaga, thanks in large part to Ejim. This is a danger zone for Arizona as Gonzaga is imposing its will. Martinez up on the three, follows her own shot, and a reset for the Wildcats. Adia Barnes calling for space from the sideline. Gilbert, pull-up jumper, off the mark. Nice weak side rebound by Hollingsworth. Ahead to Ejim. Are you kidding me? 25 big points for Ejim.
I'll tell you, this kid works. I mean, from the moment there is a rebound, she is running to the front of the rim.
I hope she is high up on the Mercury draft board because she is clearly comfortable here at the Footprint Center.
Yeah, Martinez is out of sorts here. And great defense by Gonzaga. Wow, look at this.
That has been so on point.
Like I said, if you want to get a nice assist, pass it into Ejim. And there is an assist right there. Look at this.
Truong, back iron. Maxwell getting it back to Ejim. Blocked by Blakely, the smallest player on the floor. And the basketball winds up with Puello. That's about the only thing that hasn't worked in the paint for Ejim today. Blakely attacking and earning a trip to the free throw line.
Well, maybe they can catch their breath here and play some defense because Gonzaga, my goodness, they are running the floor. It was actually an outstanding pass from Ejim out to one of the Truongs on the perimeter and just missed the three.
And the turnovers are rather the second half field goals. Everything is going in for Gonzaga and clanking off for Arizona.
But you have to credit Gonzaga's defense. I mean, it's impressive. They have good size, but they're in passing lanes and making it tough.
Blakely off the mark. So Gonzaga with an opportunity to add to its lead, which is 14, the largest of the game for the Zags.
Yeah, I'd have to follow Martinez, I believe. Martinez has had a tough day so far.
And she is such a good player and so important for what Arizona wants to do.
It is, but she got banged up early but has had shots blocked, and defensively she's been picked on a little bit too.
So Truong working up top. Blakely with all that speed. Maxwell, three is good.
My goodness. They have so many weapons, and I don't know how that pass got in there, but it was unselfish, and you got one of the best three-point shooters in the country knocking it down.
Listen, she hit a career-high 84 last season. She is a three-point basket waiting to happen. Whistle away from the basketball.
Gonzaga foul charged against Brianna Maxwell. That's her second personal.
Brenna Maxwell picking up her second personal foul. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath for Arizona. What do the Wildcats need to shore up right now? They need to just have a couple good minutes of basketball.
They do, and get good offensive execution and knock down some shots. And then on the defensive end, they need to get some stops.
Gilbert in traffic, no problem to beat the shot clock. Kayleigh Gilbert has 12. Full court pressure from Arizona, no problem for Gonzaga. In talking with head coach Lisa Fortier, she said, sometimes we suffer small conference bias. Not East Coast bias, small conference.
Oh, my goodness.
All alone is Hollingsworth.
There was a breakdown in communication there on defense for Arizona.
And because of that small conference bias, folks don't understand how good GU is. I think after today, everybody is going to know how good Gonzaga is.
Gonzaga is very good, and they make you pay if you go for a reach or someone's out of position, and a lot of weapons on this team.
Maxwell with Puello defending. Truong, weak side, has it stripped. Ball poked away by Blakely from behind. Puello, cross court. Blakely thought about the three, attacking, and earns a trip to the free throw line. Salimatu Karuma getting up off the bench to check in, but first we will step aside.
The Arizona defense, someone did not communicate, and nice basket by Hollingsworth. I mean, they make you pay. The Bulldogs are very impressive.
Courtney Blakely at the free throw line. That's her first miss of the season, but the rebound goes to the Wildcats. Was perfect at the stripe coming in. Almost juked herself out of her own shoes with that speed, did Blakely. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Karuma with a head of steam.
Oh.
You betcha.
Oh, with some English there, getting to the rim, and Arizona needed that.
Karuma's first bucket. Maxwell, three.
Oh.
Nothing but nets.
Holy cow, that was a reach by Puello, like to get a steal early. And this is what I'm saying, they are that good. You do something and you're out of position, they will make you pay.
Maxwell into double figures. She's the third player in double figures wearing a red Gonzaga uniform. Karuma at the elbow. That'll work. Back-to-back buckets by Salimatu.
And Arizona's changing their defense a little bit. Oh,
Karuma
timeout.
almost came up with the steal. Timeout by Lisa Fortier.
5 seconds
5 seconds
left on the 30 seconds.
From Arizona.
So you have 10 seconds to get the ball across, and Coach Fortier knows that they need some help. So she called timeout, so they need 5 seconds now to get the ball across, and there it is, pretty easy.
No worries. Ejim to Maxwell. Inside, all alone is Hybens.
Oh.
How many times have we seen that today?
So this is the thing that's going on. Arizona loves to trap, and that sounds great. But if you give them a look, when you have two people on one player, someone is open, and they move the ball so quickly, they make you pay.
Gilbert at the elbow. Off the mark. Hybens with the nice rebound. Almost loses the handle, gets it back. Kayleigh Truong to Maxwell.
Oh.
She knew it was wet. That look on her face said, yeah, I got 13 now.
I'll tell you, like, when her three-pointer is like shooting a layup.
Mm-hmm.
She's that confident with it.
Isis Bay tried to get it inside to Karuma, a little too tall, so the turnover will give the basketball back to Gonzaga, which is enjoying its largest lead of the day at 19. 3-point field goals falling like rain. 6 of 12 shooting from distance for the Zags. I appreciate the poise of Gonzaga. All of this pressure is not phasing that group at all.
No, it really isn't. And if you are doubling, they will generally get it to the open player.
Nice block by Puello, but Hybens finishes anyway. A 3-point play opportunity the old-fashioned way.
Unselfish basketball, a nice block initially, but Hybens stays with it and gets a layup and goes for the 3-point play.
She's been a longtime member of the Netherlands national team, has Hybens.
A good block. And there you go. Isis Bay helps, but unfortunately gets the foul. A nice finish there by Mount Hybens.
Mount shooting 65% from the free throw line this season. And I'm sure she's feeling pressure from her teammates, like, hey, we shoot north of 80, so pick up your game.
Yeah, so that's 80%, as you mentioned earlier, for the team. And by the way, Brenna Maxwell is 27 for 27 this year from the free throw line.
Yeah, a string of 40 in a row going back to last season.
Yeah, that's a pretty good percentage.
Not terrible. The lead is 22 after the freebies. Skylar Jones, baseline, kicking it back out to Salimatu Karuma, taking it off glass and earning a trip to the stripe.
Well, Salimatu Karuma is making her presence known, and that's good to see. The tough thing, this is Arizona, loves to press, loves to double, but this is a team that moves the ball faster. So a pass is faster than a dribble. So when they're trapping, it like has no effect on them. We'll see if Arizona continues to press here.
Karuma with 7 points here in this third quarter for Arizona. All of her points have come here after halftime. Buck and a half to go until the fourth quarter. As Gonzaga goes back to work, Martinez is like, I'm tired of Ejim getting the basketball, so I'm going to steal it before she can get it.
We'll see if Arizona takes off their traps and just plays people straight up. And it might help them not getting an open player as much.
Ejim has the height advantage, gives it up, gets it back. Shot clock getting low. Ejim recognizing, has her pocket picked. Good hands by Salimatu. And then Ejim picks up the foul, trying to keep up with Blakely. And I'm sorry, Yvonne, you're great, but nobody can keep up with Blakely. She's got speed for days.
She does have speed for days. And those are the first two mistakes, I think, of all day that I've seen Ejim make. But I do like Blakely. Blakely is quick.
You want to know what else is great about Ejim? That was her first personal foul.
And she's played pretty physical.
Right? So it's Blakely at the free throw line, the transfer from Middle Tennessee State. Gets the roll on that first free throw. She had a season-high 10 points against UC San Diego and got some really nice burn against ASU Sunday in Tempe.
So let's see with this press if they're going to play it straight up or if Arizona will continue to trap. You know, you need the press to get you back in the game. Oh, that's a quick foul. But that's only the third here for Arizona this quarter.
They'll ticket Courtney Blakely with her first personal foul. So Gonzaga will do it all over again. Truong waiting for a clear out and gets it. Kayleigh, jumper. Oh. Wow. Okay.
A lot of weapons here, and they're firing on all cylinders.
And Kayleigh Truong has also joined the 500 assist club today. She needed 4. She's got 4 dimes.
And by the way, Gonzaga's made 7 of their last 8 field goals.
That's pretty efficient. As Mary Martinez earning a trip to the free throw line. I don't think I've ever seen her work so hard for points.
Well, that's a credit to Gonzaga defense, but wide open shot. Yep, and that's Kayleigh Truong knocking that down.
So Kayleigh, now a member of the 500 assist club. Unbelievable. Well, but when you've got so many people to pass to.
Yeah. Well, that's one where she has all these assists, but her teammates need to thank her because she's making them look pretty good.
Martinez gets the first one to go. Doesn't get the roll on the second one. Kind of surprising. She's a 78% free throw shooter. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter of play. Gonzaga winning this third quarter 26-14. Really coming through with the offensive flex, Joan.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with their execution, not only on offense, but how good they are on defense, too.
Kayleigh just keeping that ball on a string. Shot clock getting low. Passes it to her sister. Off on the three-point shot. Maxwell, triple. Oh. You betcha.
Holy cow. Like I said, it's like a layup for her.
Brenna Maxwell has 16, and that is how the third quarter will end. Gonzaga on top, 67-46, winning that third quarter by 15 huge points.
And her teammates know where she is, where to give her the ball, where to place it in her hands, and she knows how to deliver. She's having a game along with her friend, Yvonne Ejim.
And they haven't even relied on Ejim because it's been the Maxwell show.
Yeah, in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Truong dropping Blakely and hitting the three.
Oh, my goodness. She broke her ankles there. That's what you call it when you break someone down.
Oh, yeah. Blakely trying to respond on the other end.
I like the response there by Blakely and not backing down.
The three-point shooting has been ridiculous for Gonzaga today. 7 of 14, so efficient. Blakely gets that free throw to go.
I like Blakely's response. I mean, it was tough. You get broken down, and you get a nice 3 there for Gonzaga, but to come back says a lot about her.
So she does her work from the free throw line. Tough day for Arizona, but a good day for Blakely as she is continuing to try to make things happen.
I like her effort here. I do like her effort. And I like all the Arizona players playing hard.
This full court pressure has been troubling as Blakely picks up another personal foul.
Yeah, this is what I said. You know, when you try to double these guys on the players on Gonzaga, they're so heady and smart. They're going to figure it out and get you in a bad position, particularly when you're trying to trap. Someone else is going to be open.
So it's Kayleigh Truong calling out the play. And what a luxury for Lisa 48. She basically has 2 point guards on the floor
all the time. You do. And not only are they good point guards, they're twin sisters.
Brenna Maxwell, that's about the only thing that hasn't worked for her today. She was whistled for steps as she tried to drive. She recognized that she had the height advantage on Gilbert and wanted to take her to the cup.
So Arizona here needs to execute in the half court and get a good shot off here.
Gonzaga has led by as many as 24. Blakely firing the three. Back iron. Battle for the rebound. Won by Ejim. Ejim now with 8 rebounds. Turnovers. They're very low for Arizona. When you look at the score, you would think they were turning the basketball over a lot and that Ejim and company were taking advantage, but that's not the case.
No, it's not.
Gilbert, little show and go, misses everything.
She needs to give the ball up to her teammates. She's trying to do too much right now by herself.
Thought she lost control of the basketball on the way up. That was unfortunate. 8.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Truong has it poked away by Martinez.
And
good
a 3-on-1.
With numbers, Gilbert tried to pass it to a teammate, and it was deflected.
I like the idea. She needs to get it to her a little bit sooner. Because that was a good steal by Arizona on defense.
Callie Stokes checking in for Gonzaga as Maxwell will take a seat and Blakely will take a seat as well. So your 5 on the floor for Arizona: Williams, Jones, Martinez, Gilbert, and Karuma. Gilbert. Martinez had that rebound and then lost it.
Yeah, they need to move the ball a little bit better and get better ball movement.
Skylar picks up the personal foul. She doesn't agree with the call. The rebound advantage continues to grow for Gonzaga, as does the paint points.
At 28-15 right now. And that is a foul. You know, you got experienced players, as I said. That was Kayleigh Truong. 3
on the way. Off the mark as
Good
Hollingsworth
pass.
Couldn't get it to go. Jones trying to get it inside, and wow, what great defense by Ejim.
She ran the floor and deflected that out. Does a lot of the little things that don't even show in the stat sheet.
This Gonzaga team so experienced. Grad students in Brenna Maxwell, Kayleigh Truong, Kaylin Truong, and senior Ejim. That is just such a luxury for 48.
Well, and they're unselfish. They play together. That's a foul on Ejim. Bumping Karuma.
And you know who I'm really impressed with?
Who's that?
Washington State University.
That they
because
beat 'em.
Wazoo beat Gonzaga in overtime, 77-70.
That was a good out-of-bounds execution and nice shot there. Technical. And the reason there's a technical is because she reached across the baseline or sideline baseline.
Right.
When you do that and you touch the ball, automatic technical. So that's on Karuma. Yep. So she didn't say anything, didn't do anything bad, but once your hands comes across, you touch the ball, automatic technical.
And in Karuma's defense, that might be how they do it in Mali.
I'm not sure. Maybe internationally. So let's check. So nice made basket there by Gilbert. And there she touches the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's automatic technical.
So it will be Brenna Maxwell to the free throw line to shoot the tech.
And we said she made 27 in a row, and going back to last year, what is it, 40, Cindy?
40.
Yeah, that's a pretty good number.
That's on
goodness.
you, Joan.
Okay.
That's on you.
Okay.
You brought it up. I
Okay.
didn't bring it up.
Okay.
I wasn't going to say anything. So the string of 27 for 27 is over.
Yeah.
And now she's
Maxwell, I didn't mean to say that
28
or do
of 29. Yes, please send all of your hate messages on social media to Coach B. Thank you very much. The lead is 21. What are you going to do? She's been hitting everything today.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't think she would miss a free throw.
Better defense here by Arizona.
Gilbert getting it ahead to Karuma. Nice
pass.
finish.
And nice pass. That's how you play defense and unselfish basketball there by Arizona. And their defense in the half court the last few possessions has been much improved.
You know, we had the opportunity.
Another good defensive play here by
Karuma.
And another basket.
Ejim not wanting to foul, but does. And it has been the Karuma show of late for Arizona.
It was 11 points. She has really picked it up in the second half.
And those points have all come in the second half. 7 points in the third quarter, 4 points here in the fourth quarter, looking to make it 5. And she does. So she is 2 points shy of her season high of 14 with all the work she's done here in the second half. Gonzaga getting it done on the offensive end today. 3 on the way. Truong, you betcha.
God, these guys are good, really good screen. And Gilbert was late coming out because of the screen.
9 of 17 from deep is Gonzaga today.
And that's a good percentage right there. You're going to win a lot of games.
Kayleigh Truong has 16 points and another opportunity to add to that total on this possession. Kayleigh bouncing to Ejim. She was alone for a second. Ball poked away from her by Karuma. Puello with the easy bucket in transition.
Good defense. Defense going to offense.
This team in Gonzaga came in having 5 players average double figures. Right now, they've got 3 in double figures. Looking to add to those totals with under 6 to play here in the fourth quarter. Puello, 3. No. Long rebound goes to Gilbert. Ball bouncing off of Cunningham and winds up with Gonzaga. It's just been that kind of day for Arizona.
Particularly in the post players, they normally get a lot more production offensively. It's just been a tough game for them inside.
Cunningham coming up with the tip. Karuma is all alone, and she has tied her season high with 14 points.
You know, I like the effort. I do like the effort in that. Not quitting. There's a lot of time left, too.
I like Karuma's relationship with the men's team and Umar Ballo, who's also from Mali. The men will play later today here at the Footprint Center. And, you know, she will cook the native dishes for him. She will even braid his hair. Like, they are best friends. They hang out, same musical taste, all that stuff. It's really cool.
That is really cool because you don't normally see that.
No. 3 on the way. Hybens knew it was short because she went to rebound it. It misses everything, and it will be Arizona basketball. So if you're head coach Adia Barnes, what do you want to see from your Wildcats for the final 4.5 here?
Effort and execution. Effort. You know, you control 2 things as a player.
Mm-hmm.
You control your effort, how hard you go, and you control your attitude. And they're not backing down here, which I really respect. And I have a lot of respect here for Gonzaga.
Oh, for sure. Gilbert with a head of steam against The taller defender in Hollingsworth, no problem. That was the most impressive bucket of the day for Gilbert. Ball goes out of bounds.
That's a 4th foul on Arizona this quarter. Gonzaga has 4 fouls this quarter. So both teams, whoever gets a foul next time, is automatically going to the free throw line. This is the hard thing about the press with them. They're so good, and they get rid of the ball when you double, someone's open.
A little 6-0 run by the Wildcats. The lead has been as large as 24 for Gonzaga. Ranked 20th in the nation. Stokes right to the cup.
Yeah, that was late help. And gives a nice layup there for Gonzaga.
Gonzaga will always take the great shot, not the good one.
Yeah, they don't settle. They don't settle for the first easy shot.
Karuma thought about the 3, puts it on the deck. No, battle for the rebound, put back, and it is Karuma going back to the free throw line.
Oh, she is working hard. She missed that shot and went back up for it. I like the effort.
So she has an opportunity to have a new season high. Karuma is the redshirt senior. She does have one more year of eligibility, the transfer from Little Rock, and she has been a force this afternoon, Joan.
And she was the Ohio Valley Conference Player of the Year last season when she was at Little Rock.
So a new season high for her, 15 points. She's a bucket, Joan. Her career high is 32 points.
I like the energy she brings off the bench.
Leaves that one short. Battle for the rebound. Red shirts have dominated the glass today. Gonzaga really controlling the rebounding. Hybens missing everything. Jada Williams runs in to grab that board. Great opportunity for Arizona.
Charge. Gilbert went too deep. I thought she was going to pass it to Puello in the corner. She went too deep on her penetration.
This is a good time to remind the fans at home that the restricted circle that's painted is just there. It doesn't apply anymore. It can be called even if the player is inside of it.
Yeah. So that's the thing. You go too deep, and this is a experienced team and disciplined team. But I like the defense, particularly in the half court for Arizona. Playing hard. Has a reach there by the freshman, Jada Williams.
Jada Williams bringing the effort and energy. The freshman out of Kansas City, Missouri. A 23 McDonald's All-American.
And a Slam All-American. They, like her and her teammate, Brea Cunningham, both first-team All-Americans. Cunningham has struggled today. Jada's worked really hard. I mean, this kid has a great attitude and works really hard.
Stokes gets that first free throw to go. 63% free throw shooter on the season, the redshirt sophomore from Redondo Beach, California.
For the game, just so fans know, Gonzaga's shooting against a very good defensive team from Arizona, 65% from the floor.
That's ridiculous. For me, it's 50% from 3. 9 of 18 from three-point range. And a bulk of that has come off the hand of Brenna Maxwell. So under 3 to go here at the Footprint Center. Gilbert gets the roll. Kayleigh Gilbert now with 18 points. So glad to have basketball fans with us here at the Footprint Center and watching at home on TV. The Jerry Colangelo Hall of Fame series here in Phoenix. This is the inaugural one. We're looking for more. We talked to VP of Basketball at the Hall of Fame, Greg Posino, and he said despite all the conference confusion and realignment, they're hoping that this continues and includes women's games like it did this season in years going forward.
Well, that's good news to bring great basketball here for both men and women here to Phoenix.
Yes.
Because the men's NCAA Final Four is here this year.
Right, in 24. And then the women come here in 2026. So definitely something to get excited about here in the Valley for sure. Nice round of applause for Esmeri Martinez as it looks like her day is done.
She's had a tough afternoon, and she's a good player.
So that free throw goes in and out. Hollingsworth. Gets the second one to go. Puello doubled. Kicks it over to Gilbert.
Nice pass. Better passing here. And that's what you want.
Karuma will not be denied.
She is a bucket right now.
She's got 17. Gonzaga goes back to work. That was a possession for the Wildcats where they looked like what Gonzaga has done all afternoon long.
And move the ball.
Yes. Inside to Ejim. She's not going to miss from there. We haven't heard from her in a minute, but she's got 27 to go along with 7 rebounds.
She sealed her player so well. Got that rebound, and my goodness, she is so tough.
1 minute to go here at the Footprint Center. Want to thank our terrific Bitfire TV crew as Gilbert buries the triple. She has got 21. Producer Brock Kraft, director Glenn Koch, and everybody here behind the scenes at the Footprint Center helping us bring a doubleheader of basketball action to you. Gonzaga just taking its time with this W in the bag as the Zags will get their first win ever against Arizona and improve to 3-1 against the Pac-12 this season along the way. Gilbert, heat check, no. And the shot clock is off. Gonzaga, the fans that came are on their feet as it will be win number 6 in a row as Gonzaga gets the deal done.